I'm Tori.
And I'm Amber. This is Mark Streeter, and he's here with Russell. Mr. Mark, so you volunteer for the Amazing Grace Pet Rescue. Can you tell us more about the organization?
Yeah, we're a small rescue, and we are a couple of families. We do all of our fostering in-house, and we have we're really all breed rescue, but we like to help out dogs with disabilities as well because a lot of times they are in the pounds and no one wants to take them home. So they actually are very smart and capable of being good pets.
So, what kind of dog is Russell, and why is he special?
Russell's an Australian Shepherd, and he's what they call a double moral or a lethal white. So you notice if you look up Australian Shepherd Wikipedia, you're not going to see a white one. And the reason for that is this is the merle coating. You can see here's a multicolored layer coat, and when breeders breed those two colors together to father and mother with the same kind of coat, 20 to 30% of the puppies will come out looking like Russell. The problem with that is the pigmentation. There's no pigmentation in their skin, and you can see their eyes have the pink around there. And when he was younger, his nose was all pink. So a lot of these puppies that are 20, 30% of these puppies that come out looking like this are deaf, are blind, or sometimes both.
Is it hard to adopt a blind or deaf dog?
A lot of people don't want dogs with disabilities because they don't understand them. Um, there was another rescue lady that told me one time, dog first, breed second, disability last. And what that means is all dogs have the same instincts, whether they're deaf or blind. Doesn't really matter if they have 3 legs or 2 legs. They still have the same instincts to hunt, defend themselves, and to find a mate. So if you understand that, we work with these dogs at that level, and um, really they're not any different than any other dog in that regard. In ones that are deaf, you have to be their ear sometimes. If you're gonna, you have to use your common sense. If you're gonna let that dog run around, a deaf dog run around outside by a road, he's not going to hear cars and things approaching. So you have to take those things into consideration. A blind dog, um, you have to be their eyes, even though they can still learn to do everything another dog, the regular dog does. They can't see, so you have to be their eyes for them. If you're taking a walk or something, you see a hole, they're not going to see that hole. So, but other than that, they're really no different. So Russell is deaf, and he knows hand signs. So I can still talk to Russell. And once they learn hand signs, they watch everything you do, and he'll follow you around the house anywhere you go to see what you're doing, and he knows all kinds of hand signs. And he thinks he's just fine. He
So,
doesn't know he's deaf.
would you say that dogs with disabilities are just like any other dog?
I think so, yeah. The problem is that if you find a dog like this to pound, most pounds don't. We euthanize a lot of the dogs, if not all of them, at some point. So these dogs, a lot of people won't take them because they have a disability. So that's why we do all breed fostering, but we try to have some of these pick them up because there's not a lot of people that do it. But there's a lot of awareness, I think, with the Australian Shepherd breed specifically, and there are some Australian Shepherd rescues in the country that do rescue these kind of dogs. We're not the only ones.
Would you say that even deaf and blind dogs could be better than normal dogs?
Well, I'm kind of biased on that. I don't think there's really a way to measure that, but I think they bond better with you. But I wouldn't say better. They just bond differently because they're watching, like him being deaf. He watches me all the time, wants to know where I am. So maybe that seems like he's bonding more to me.
So, where are we, Mark?
We are at Mill Creek Agility Training here in Rocher. There's the owner, Rachel, over there. She's a great trainer. And I've been coming here for like a year and a half with my other Australian Shepherds. We do some agility. When we got Russell, he was a return. He lived with a family for 7 years, and they returned him in December. Yes, they have children now, and they don't have time for it. But I've been bringing him here, and we've been doing rally for about a month now, and he really enjoys that. It helps them think and do exercises in their brain without doing too much hard work over the course. He does a little bit of agility too, though.
Do you think he can show us?
Yes, I think I can. Okay, this is called rally. This is something Oak Creek has agility facilities and also rally. Russell really likes doing a rally. It makes him concentrate on where you're going and follow you. Part of this is the human learning as well, so I make mistakes with it too, so we're both learning this. You ready, Russ? It's not in the program, but
Research from Illinois University shows that dogs with hearing problems or sight problems are just like other dogs.
In fact, the study showed that dogs who didn't have disabilities were more excitable and more aggressive than those who are just deaf and blind. Deaf-blind or deaf-blind dogs are no more prone to aggression or other behavioral issues than normal dogs.
In fact, it's the breed or living environment that correlates with aggression or behavioral issues.
Deaf-blind and deaf-blind dogs can easily bond with their owners.
In fact, owners are just as satisfied with these dogs as typical same breed dogs. Blind deaf or blind deaf dogs are easily trainable or at minimum as easy to train as same breed hearing or sight dogs.
Research found that dogs that have normal hearing or vision were more likely to have behaviors such as chasing rabbits, eating feces, and rolling in it. Whereas dogs with deafness or blindness are more likely to have self-stimulatory behaviors such as excessive barking, licking, and chewing unsuitable objects.
Due to the lack of sight or hearing, or both. According to research, dog owners with hearing or vision problems should make sure their dogs get enough sensory input, such as vibrating toys, chew toys, training classes, community outings, all work to engage the dog's brain. All dogs are individuals
And have their own unique personalities. Nina's kind of a brat, but we love her anyway.